Jesus, this is my third time recording this. Oh my God!
You're my heartbeat, my silent drum that's kicking me till I'm numb.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy LowTide, bringing you guys a brand new video. I'm back playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Jesus. Like I said in the intro, I've recorded this 3 times now. God, I've had a whole bunch of issues. So I'm not going to lie, I have seen everything this episode pretty much that I'm going to do. But I'm going to do the same exact things, except probably near the end. And we're going to change it up because I don't want the same conversation to happen. We're going to change it up. So you guys don't have to see me like faking something. We want, a new reaction, and we're gonna go with what an actual thing I would choose. All right, something tells me and if you guys are new here, go check out the other video because this is a very story-based game. And if you guys remember from last episode, we ended it off talking to Monika, and Monika here, Monika asked us, "Why do you want to join the literature club?" All right, let's go and hop into this. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the You probably could be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Mm-hmm. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Most people aren't very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! And everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. I mean, yeah, that's how it is sometimes. Teams, they're all different, Like like that one anime, every single person on the team was a chess player. Well, a chess piece. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were also delighted about the idea of a new member joining. New face, new person, new thing. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Jace, what kinds of things do you like to read? Oh, God. It's been a year since I've read something. I read gaming magazines, comics, and manga. That's it. That's about it. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. We're gonna say manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half-jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Why did I say that? What? I said it like as if I was wanting to give it like a spare of hope. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I remember that. I was back in 5th grade. Yep, that's the Stephen King book? Nevermore? Something like that? I don't remember. Stephen King, whatever. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Ah! Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are. Sorry, slides. Sorry, settles? Yeah, settles. Wow. Siri settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. Natsuki, I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. It's really hard to write a story, you know? Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. Come on, I would love to read them. Come on, girl. You wouldn't like them. Alright, not a very confident writer yet. Or she's writing about, you know what. She's writing about... romance. That's what I was talking about. Yes. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you experience writing too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. She looks so much willing to help. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. What is it? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. It better not be what I think it is. It better not. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own, damn it. Shit. I can't write. I can barely speak. You guys know this. You guys hear me. This is me, like my conscience talking. I can barely speak to these people. They expect me to write a poem? Oh, God. It's gonna be something else. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Jace? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Never say this after all of that. They just had that whole conversation with you. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and never. I lose my train of thought. All four girls staring back at me with dejecting eyes. But, I'm sorry. I thought, Jace, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! I feel like she'd be that person. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Let's get lit. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note, instead of, them trying to hunt me down and kill me because I declined it. They would probably do that. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Jace, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Don't. Yeah. I don't know what she expects me to do. I can't write. I can barely speak to her. What she expect me to do? Beatbox? Can I really impress the class star of Monika with mediocre writing skills? No, we're gonna have to create a song. That's how we roll. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Jay, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. I don't know why I gave myself so much enthusiasm. I mean, me and this girl don't really get along like that anymore. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, our childhood friend. Natsuki, the feisty one with the fang that I like, and I'm gonna mention the fang again because I love the fang and she's feisty, and I don't know why, but I like this one the most. Yuri, the timid, shy one, and then of course Monika, the perfect schoolgirl bit. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club with these four? I mean, it's got a variety of personalities. As we mentioned before, they all four are beautiful girls. So, I mean, we should be fine. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I wonder which one I pick. It's not like I said I'm biased towards one because of the fang or just because I like feisty people. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. And we gotta write a poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I'm gonna fast forward through this part because I already did this, and we're gonna do a little bit differently this time because last time I think I chose a lot of them with Sayori. It doesn't tell you, so I don't know, but I'm gonna try to go through and pick one so I can, end up talking to so I could try to see if I'm gonna do this so I can try to get the person I like the most and see if that ends up being the person who likes my poem the most. But let's go ahead and you guys are just gonna see a fast forward version.
I don't get what I want, I get what I need. Every single day I'm heading off to my dream, and I get everything that I damn well please. I don't give a damn if you all listening to me, cause I run it. I'm the only one that really want it, I'm the only one that's really on it. I'm just being honest, I'm just doing everything I promise, cause I want it bad enough that I'ma make it as an artist. And I know I'm not the smartest, and I know I'm not the largest, but I promise you that I'ma be the one that worked the hardest. Cause I promise you that I'm just getting started, and I promise you that my skills are getting sharper. So I'ma get charted, can't be guarded.
You guys got to see what I picked to go in my poem, and you guys also get to see if you guys were right with what you guys chose, to see if I chose who I chose to mainly try to get my poem about, or see if they would like my poem the most. But let's go hop in here. Monika, hi Jace. Hi again, Jace. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Chase. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't even know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Nizuka plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Jace always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. You damn straight. He helps me with the busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your mom is so messy, it's distracting. And I have OCD, so I have to immediately fix the problem. And you almost set your house on fire once, so I'm not going to let that happen again. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? We're, something. Friends is, yeah, something. I might be a little jealous. Oh, really? Oh, really? Yeah. How come? You and Jess can become good friends, too. Sayori? I had a face. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? I'm not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Don't you're throwing me in the spot. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Ooh. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Oh my god, look at that. The girl looking out for me. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. I mean, you could help me read it for all I care. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Yes. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Like, what the... Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Well, I mean, if you really want to have that discussion, I might finish that book tonight. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ah! I hear Natsuki utter an unexpected sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. And we're gonna end it here. We don't know what Natsuki is obviously looking for or why she's angry, but we'll figure it out in the next episode. Sorry for this one being sort of longer. Like I said, I already played a lot of that, so I didn't want to, fake a lot of that, like jokes-wise or just anything like that. So I had to replay it because this is a Let's Play. It isn't like funny moments. So sorry about that. Sorry if any of that seemed to said again. I said the same jokes over again. So, I heard these jokes the second time because it's the first time I actually came up with them. It's weird. Alright, so, other than that, we're going to do an outro, and I'm going to try not to do that same problem that happened with my audio the first time. That's what made me have to re-record it 3 different times. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, click that like button. If you guys are new to my channel, click that subscribe button to be in another one of my videos. And if you guys wish to be notified when I upload, click that notification bell so you guys will be notified in your email and on YouTube when I upload. And if you guys wish to help me grow the Ocean Militia, share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, or wherever. Other than that, hopefully you guys have a great day. Live, love, namaste.